Hello everyone, thank you for joining me here on, pardon me, on another episode of Vegan Police TV. Voice is a little bit different today because, as you can probably tell by the cough at the start, getting over a bit of a bug, not sure whether it's a flu, the lurgy, whatever it is, so it's a bit, probably too much information, a bit mucusy and a bit in the throat, so anyway, that's why I'll be coughing and spluttering a little bit during this now. So what am I talking about today? Now, I'm talking about Vegan Cheetah, Charles, and some of the observations that I've made of him and where, with regards to what's happening with that. So, now I'm sure we all know who the Vegan Cheetah is. Now, my concerns actually, it's not concerns, it's observations, is that he's really bringing this in as a race to the bottom. He's not, he's not trying to educate people about veganism. So, he's not an educator or anything like that. He's admitted that he's not, what he's doing isn't activism. Is it entertainment? Well, not really, because it's like the rubberneckers going through car crashes. A car crash is entertainment? No, everyone stops and has a rubberneck, or slows down and has a rubberneck and looks at it. So just because people are looking at your channel doesn't mean to say that they're interested in what you're doing. I mean, so yeah, but anyway, it's the thing, is he trying to promote himself as the vegan version of Harvey Levin with his TMZ stuff? Who knows? All I can say is that he's really going into gossip that really is no one else's business, and it is a rapid race to the bottom. I mean, because what was there? There was I saw he did a collaboration with Don Bauer, something about Richard vegan gains and some psychological analysis of whatever. I mean, holy crap, people. This is a race to the bottom. This has nothing to do with veganism. This has nothing to do with vegan education. The sole purpose of this is to mock and ridicule other people on YouTube and to portray yourself as someone that's so much more important. So the car in front has just got a picture of a Dalek on the back of the tailgate. It's a Mitsubishi Triton. I haven't actually seen a Dalek before. I've seen TARDISes, and there's a blue Falcon running around the Toowong area, and occasionally on the north side of Brisbane, it's a blue Falcon. I'm not sure if it's a GT or not, and it's got the number plate TARDIS. So yeah, so anyway, digressing. So the thing with Charles is, he claims that he speaks the truth. No, he doesn't. He speaks gossip. If he spoke the truth, then he wouldn't have a channel. Seriously, because there's nothing else that he can contribute to veganism or the vegans in YouTube. All he can do is gossip. And if you notice that he normally goes after the hardest, after those people who speak out against him. So he did that, he's done that way too much with Aizul Mazard, and honestly, I think whether you like him or not, Aizul Mazard, I mean, he's been so restrained with this, because I can tell you what, if he came after my family the way that he went after them, there is nothing that would stop me from, I would just spam YouTube with clip after clip after clip, ridiculing and mocking this guy. For those who know a bit of the backstory of stuff in Queensland, the people from Coast to Coast Animal Friends came after my family and friends years ago. This was before I sort of dropped off the scene for a while, and so they came after my family and friends, and no, all bets were off. As soon as they did that, I was inclined to only, to not make things personal. It was just in reference to the comments that were made were in reference to the organisations, not the volunteers themselves. Once they went after my family and friends, that was it. All bets were off. Whatever they did was fair game. So anyway, and that's the thing, is that if it was to happen again, I really do not know how I would react. I can tell you what, I wouldn't be as reserved as what Isel is. I would be just so pissed off, because this is the thing. We're all supposed to be freaking mature adults, and yet, hang on, I'm going to boot it past here because I don't like the way that person's driving. I would rather have them behind me, in front of me, than in front of me. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, so it's just, no, it is unacceptable. You know, he's going around with this, what did I say? Have a look at the notes here, because I knew I'd be driving. I just want to make sure I got a few things down to remember before I went off on another sidetrack, because I fly off on my tangents with these little clips that I do, because I don't run a script, because this isn't supposed to be a professional glossy production or anything like that. This is information and hopefully education for other vegans, people who want to become vegan or anything like that. So it's not this is real world stuff. So it's like you're having a conversation with someone, and this is what I want these clips to be like. I'm having a conversation with you guys, rather than I'm sitting behind a green screen running off a script trying to dictate things to you or anything like that. So okay, anyway, back again. I just had an alarm go off on the phone, so it's so this is why it's sort of cut. So anyway, as I was saying, this general conversation, as a bit of a side note, just while the camera was paused, there's some idiot freaking drivers around here. Loves that people change lanes without freaking indicating. Yeah, I'll admit I don't indicate. That's only if there's no one around. If there's people around me or behind me, I'll definitely indicate. Not just one flash of the blinker too. So anyway, around this corner here, bugger you, I'm gonna. Let's go, people. Yeah, I'm a cranky driver today. I'm not in a frigging good mood now. So what was I saying? Conversation. So anyway, with this thing, his thing with Harley. Oh my God, seriously, that has to be the most laughable thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to treat him like Voldemort. I won't mention his name, and then he'll become irrelevant. Seriously? Didn't you ever watch the Harry Potter series? Just because you call him Voldemort or He Who Shall Not Be Named, he's not going to fade away. If you want to get him to fade away, you've really got to get rid of this playground logic BS that you've got. So, I mean, you know what? Playing in a sandpit, so if I don't talk to you or about you, then you'll no longer become relevant in the sandpit. Well, come on, seriously. If you want him to become irrelevant, then you either need to A, get to potential followers before he does, or B, do things that will educate his followers that he's not that his what he says and what he does isn't it isn't sustainable, it isn't this, it isn't that, and move him away from that. So I mean, turning around and saying, oh no, I'm not going to mention his name, or Leanne's ex-boyfriend. And that's the other thing, that'll be another episode. I think everyone's being played by what's happening with Harley and Leanne. So anyway, I'll talk about that one later, because I want to have a specific rant about that. This is the thing. It is just that laughable. I mean, oh boy. Playground Logic 101. Oh, don't mention him. He'll become irrelevant. Like, seriously? You don't, like, okay. I know, as I said before in a previous episode, a group of us have tried our hardest not to mention Tobias Leonhardt, the misnomered vegan strategist, to not give him any relevance. Sadly, people picked up his message, so now the battle is to counter that BS that he puts out. Same thing with Gary Francione. Look at the lies and misrepresentation that Gary Francione says, the racist, ableist, freaking elitist language that he has. I mean, you can't not mention these people, because once they get a following, then by not talking about them, then you're not countering their message. You say, oh no, you stick your head in the sand. If we ignore it, it'll go away. No, sorry guys, that's not the way it works. So really, I don't know whether to call Harley Voldemort or whether just to call him Harley now. So I mean, bugger it. Hey, you know what? Let's call him Voldemort. So I mean, this is how immature and petty the thinking or the how he thinks, and it's the thing. What's he scared of? Is he really scared that if he mentions Harley by name or anything like that, what, Harley's going to come after him? Big deal. Charles has really made this bed himself, so ultimately whatever happens, he's going to have to lie in it. So if he gets dragged into the crap as well because he's pissed someone else off, and that's the other thing too, is that the person he pisses off next or crosses next may not be as forgiving as what Isel is. They may turn around and say, well, no, listen, Charles, you've overstepped the line. We're bringing the big guns out after you. So we could have so much crap dug up about Charles and put it over the internet. So I mean, and for all those voyeurs out there that, oh my God, we just have to watch the drama channel, and there's a lot of you because his channel does get the views. Is that something that you want to be involved in? Is that something that you want to see happen? It's just it really baffles me. Yes, I know. Everyone's going to love the gossip mags. That's why things like New Idea and Women's Weekly and all that sort of stuff, and what is it? All those other gossip magazines. That's why they keep going. What, TV Extra and whatever other crap that there is. That's why they keep going, because people want the gossip. Will they stop watching it and looking at it? Probably not, because it's a thing of human nature. Sadly, that's what Charles has tapped into. The other thing, the probably good thing by the rest of us, is that maybe all we need to do is just ride out this wave for a little bit longer. How long will he be around for? Will he last? I don't think so, because he seems to be like a one-hit wonder. He's tapped into a particular thing of the gossip market and the vegan drama. When people get sick of the vegan drama and the gossip and all that sort of stuff, he'll fade away because he's got nothing else to offer the vegan community. I love people that don't use cruise control on the freeway. This person beside me, sticking on the cruise control on 100 k's an hour, they drop up, slip aside, and now I've got a P-plater sitting on my Kyber. They speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. So I better move just so I can let this P-plater go, because I don't like people sitting that close to me on freeways, because you never know what can happen up ahead, and P-platers sitting that close to you don't really understand the mechanics of how cars slow down. So, this car could probably stop on a dime. I don't know if theirs could, so I don't want to run the risk of them going up my Kyber. So, anyway, and plus I think we're coming up to an 80k zone soon too, so it's all going to be pointless. So, anyway, pardon me. The other thing about Commodore drivers, with those who are in Australia, have you noticed how Commodore drivers always have to recline the seat all the way back to drive the car? What is it with Commodores? I don't know. Really? So now they're going to pull in front of me. Are they going to slow down and do 90 k's an hour? Anyway, so what else is there? Anyway, that's the thing. Charles, hopefully he'll fade away. I'm sort of thinking that he will. We'll just ride the storm, let him fade away. He's got nothing else to offer. I don't think that he'll get that far. He is not an entertainer's bootlace, and all that sort of stuff. So it's just time to let him go. Let him earn his thing. People get bored of him. People wake up and think, well, no, he's just stirring shit. Because the vegan community isn't that small. He's bound to say something about someone that people think, hey, you've gone too far. I mean, I did not. I don't know Derek, Vegan Mojo, and I said he went too far with that. You know, to go after Isel after he specifically said that no, he wouldn't go after family. You know, is another thing too. So here we go down to 80 k's an hour, and the P plate still keeps screaming ahead. So, you know, this is the thing. He'll do something, and he'll start to, you know, disenfranchise. You know, he'll, you know, start actually doing things that are offensive or cross the line for more and more of his audience, because the vegan community isn't that small where. You know, you're vegan and you don't, oh no, I don't know who that person is, no, I don't know who that person is, no, oh no, they're not talking about someone I know, so we'll ignore it. So he'll do something and he'll start alienating the rest of his audience, and you know, sadly the only people that we're watching the rubbish that he puts out will be those that will be saying, oh, you know, hey, what's Charles going to do next, who's he going to upset next, and you know, let's do this to counteract Charles, because that'll be the thing, is that, you know, Charles will have a number of call-out videos and all that sort of stuff done about him, because people aren't going to stand for it anymore. So, anyway, that's my rant for that. Thank you for watching. Look, please thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, alphabet soup, whatever else it is, retweet, Facebook likes, you know the deal. So anyway, as I said, thank you for watching, and remember, don't fear the vegan police. We're here to help. Bye for now.